guys. Hello again. This is Sandra, and this is Andrew.
Folks.
We have gotten our technical difficulties solved, I believe. So now we won't have a very laggy video, and we can bring you live Q&A for the Zmodo Greet doorbell right away. So sorry for the people who have already tuned in, but I'm going to give my intro again. The Zmodo Greet is a video doorbell that lets you answer your calls to your door on your smartphone. So when someone rings it, you'll get a call on your smartphone, and then you can talk to your visitors, see them, and yeah, you'll get alerts, you'll get missed call video clips and motion alerts, and you can also record voice messages to leave for your visitors, and it installs into your existing home's wiring. So this one here, I actually installed myself. If you want to watch that video, it's on our YouTube. But anyway, so back to the main event. We're going to be taking your questions about the Greet and answering them as you ask them. So give us comments and we will answer the questions. And also we've got some cool things that are going to happen if you give us enough likes. So if we get 5 likes from 5 different people while doing this, we are going to make it snow in spring, which is going to be really cool. I don't know if you know what that's going to look like, but you'll see soon enough. We've already got 3 likes that I see. If we get 15 likes, I'm going to show you a secret decorating technique for making your Greet extra super cool. And if we get 30 likes, it says we're going to have confetti. So I don't know what that means exactly, but you'll find out, I guess, if you give us 30 likes. So here we go. We will start with some questions and answers.
All right. Yeah, we have some pre-submitted questions. So we'll start off with Harry, who's a Greet owner. And his question is, the current doorbell is to the left of the door. Is there any adjustment to angle the camera outward?
So from what I'm interpreting from this question, that means like his house is set up so there's like a wall and then the door, and the doorbell's not on the side of the wall that the door is on, which is actually fine. So Greet doesn't, this newer version of Greet doesn't let you angle the camera. Our first generation that's still selling does let you do that. But the reason that you don't even need to do that with this version is because it's got a 155-degree angle of view. So you can see people pretty much anywhere they're standing on your porch. And when they ring the doorbell, as long as they're not like right up against your wall like a ninja, you'll probably be able to see them. And as soon as you start talking through it, they're gonna naturally go and stand in front of it and look at it. So you should be just fine even if your door is configured that way, Harry.
All right. Hey, Sandra, we're at 5 likes. So.
Oh, yeah. We're going to make it snow for the next question.
All right. We got a question from a live viewer, Courtney. Is it battery operated, or can you hook it up to electricity? Yeah, I can take this. Courtney, so as Sandra kind of explained a little bit earlier, a Greet is actually a replacement for your current doorbell. So as long as you have a current working wired doorbell, the Greet just replaces that, uses the power that's already placed in your house. So it does require electricity. It's not battery operated, but it takes the place of the current doorbell using the electricity that's already run in your house, and runs off that electricity, which allows it to do all the smart things like connect to the internet, answer calls, and all those features.
And what's the voltage someone needs?
So if you want the technical nitty-gritty, the voltage it requires is between 16 and 36 volts AC.
Yeah, which is what most houses have. And if you're not sure of what your house has, you can get a thing called a multimeter.
Yes. Or
right?
You can measure it yourself with a multimeter, or you could ask an electrician to come take a look and get that reading for you as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was Courtney's question as well. So, or that was the one you were answering.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, we got.
Glad we answered your question, Courtney.
All right, Brian wants to know, how can you speak to the person at the door?
Okay, so I'll actually show you. Did we silence the chime so the baby won't wake? There's a baby sleeping in this house. So I won't actually ring the doorbell because I don't want to wake it up. But what happens is, this is the live view, I can show you. You tap to talk. It's coming out of here. And if I talk over here, and if I have my volume on my phone, you can hear it coming out of my phone. So the person here will speak to this, and I would speak to my phone and see who's there. And you can see our cameraman Wayne there. Yep, so that's how it works. Hope that answered your question, Brian.
Yeah, and definitely, you know, in real world usage situation, you know, you wouldn't be standing right next to it, so there wouldn't be that kind of echo. You know, we've got the built-in echo cancellation, so you don't have to worry about that. The fidelity of your audio conversation will be very good.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got a question that says, what is Zmodo? Hopefully most of you already know, but Zmodo is a smart home device provider. So we actually make, design, manufacture, sell, and make the apps and everything for these smart products. So Greet is made by us, Pivot, if you've heard of that, and we've got a few other ones, Torch Pro, Replay, and then a lot of other security solutions too. So we are a company.
Yeah. And you can, you know, check us out at www.zmodo.com, and you know, our whole range of products are available at our store there, or even on Amazon, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, and some other retailers, which our salespeople definitely probably want me to mention. So other online retailers also carry our products.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was to answer Kevin's question. He wants to know where you can buy one. So.
Oh, yeah.
And who is watching from Australia? Thanks for joining us.
Welcome from Australia. That's cool.
All right. So I got another pre-submitted question from Jim. When will online or any other type of storage be available?
So currently what Greet does is when you miss a call or if you get a motion detection alert, it'll save a 30-second video clip for free in our secure cloud. And that allows you to review it anytime within 24 hours. It will save 24 hours worth of clips. And if you see one that's interesting that you want to keep, you can download it in the app so then you can save it forever. And we're working on some cloud recording options so that you'll be able to record 24/7 if you want, so you're not limited to like just when it detects motion or just when somebody's ringing it. And those plans will hopefully be available this year. We're doing some really cool stuff with our platform right now to improve it a lot. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the background that I know it's hard to stay patient for our current customers because we've been saying cloud storage for a while. But it is coming and we're working on it, and we are sorry for the delays, but we're trying to make a really great product that you guys will enjoy.
Well said. So I have another question from Courtney. She wants to know, is it weather resistant, and what stops someone from stealing it? So that's a very good question. Yes, it is weather resistant. It's built to withstand weather. You know, just the same way as your original doorbell was. So any condition, you know, wherever you are, it can withstand that. And to stop someone from stealing it, we do have a security screw on the side. So when this is connected to your door, to your wall, once you've connected it, you can put it in with a special screwdriver that comes with it, and that screw will keep it securely attached to its bracket, you know, and without any special tool, nobody can undo that screw.
Yeah, and if someone does steal it, we do offer a replacement. So you would contact us, give us the police report that you filed that somebody, you know, stole your doorbell, and then we can replace that for free for you.
And you'll likely have a clip, you know, of the footage of them taking it, so you'll be able to see.
Yeah, the police will really enjoy that because it is stored securely on the cloud. So even if they did ruin the actual unit, you would still have that alert clip and be able to see who did that.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, we've got a question in Spanish. Wait, let me see if I can.
How can I connect it to my
He's asking about DVRs.
Yeah, DVR.
So the Greet doesn't connect to existing Zmodo DVRs. It's a standalone product that works with the other smart products. So you can access it in the Zmodo app and then see all your devices from the Zmodo app. but it doesn't connect to the other DVRs that we sell.
That makes it a much more versatile product. So there's no like pre-existing system requirements that you have. You can just buy this unit by itself, and it works completely self-contained in that way.
Cool. Just a reminder, we're looking for 15 so that I can show you a secret decorating technique for the grate. So keep those likes coming, guys.
Okay, so I've got another pre-submitted question from Dominic, and he wants to know, how do I adjust motion sensitivity? The motion detector goes...
So right now, unfortunately, you cannot adjust motion sensitivity, but this is a thing that we've been hearing some feature requests for, and our R&D department is looking into adding that feature.
Yeah, and the motion detection algorithm is built into the unit, and every time we issue a firmware upgrade, which happens silently in the background, so you don't have to actually manually do the firmware updates, but the firmware updates each time, we're improving the motion detection algorithm to make it more accurate, less false positives, and overall just make the experience of owning a grate much better.
Yeah, and also in terms of alerts, you can also schedule them. So if you're getting like woken up by alerts, we obviously don't want that for false alerts. So you can schedule motion and call alerts separately. So if someone still rings it, you would still get woken up. But you can turn off your motion alerts while you're sleeping in the modes that we have in the Zmodo app. So you have like a home mode, away mode, and a sleep mode, and you can tell your devices what to do in each of those modes, and then switch easily between the modes.
All right, so Courtney's got another question. Are you able to see live footage without someone ringing the doorbell?
The answer is yes, and I can show you that right now. So this is the live footage from this grate over here. I can pan over here so you can see the back of my head, which is ridiculous. Anyway, so yes, you can view it at any time, and you can talk through it at any time, take snapshots, and you can record live video and keep that if something interesting is happening now.
Yeah, absolutely. The remote viewing for all of our devices is a standard, very basic feature. We're not like some other competitors that actually hide that feature behind a paywall. So every device you get from Zmodo, you can remotely connect to it on demand whenever you want, free of charge. So I got a question from Sir Frank. Is the product SmartThings ready? So I can take that question. Zmodo products currently work on our own platform that we're developing. Once the platform is at a point that we feel is ready, we are opening it up to third parties for integration. Currently, we are in the process of integrating with Alexa. So if any of you viewers have an Echo at home or are invested in the Alexa platform, just keep an eye out for Zmodo. We will have the Alexa skill set available very soon. Oh,
First.
Yeah. Well, I mean, since you asked, you got it.
Okay, shall we do another pre-submitted question?
All right, sure. Martin asks, can I decrease the trigger time on the grate? By the time the grate decides to start recording, the trigger event has already passed. Okay. Yeah. I think I understand. What Martin's saying is that sometimes but when he checks his motion alert, the motion event has already occurred or is in the process of occurring. And so that goes back to what I was saying about our firmware and our platform improvements. So when the motion is triggered, the grate will start uploading to our cloud where the clip gets recorded, and we're doing a lot of things. We're doing our best to optimize that flow so it becomes more immediate. So what you can do in the meantime is make sure that you have a good signal where your grate is and has good Wi-Fi connectivity. That will help ensure that as soon as that motion event is detected, it's uploading immediately, and there's no lag time in between, and that will help your alert clips capture more of the motion, more of the event.
Yeah, and speaking of good Wi-Fi near the doorbell, I can't resist plugging our other product here. We've got a Beam, which is called it's called a Beam. It's a Wi-Fi range extender, and you can plug it in near your front door to boost your signal to Greet, or boost it to your other products or anywhere you need signal really, and that helps with connectivity as well.
Yeah, and several of the Greet packages that you can find on Amazon actually even include a Beam, so you can it's to help. You put it in between where your router is in your home and where the Greet is out front. So you put that Wi-Fi extender somewhere in between, and that will help boost the network coverage by your front door.
Okay, it looks like right now we have 10 likes, so we only need 5 more to get to 15, where I'll show you a super cool decorating tip. Make sure you get all your friends to tune in if they haven't already. Next we're gonna go with another question from our Amazon listing. These are real questions asked in our FAQs on Amazon.
All right. Hoa would like to know, does Greet have a battery option? I think that's the same question that Courtney asked. So very quickly, no, we don't have a battery option for the Greet. It requires the electricity that's already running to your wired doorbell. So if you have a wired doorbell at home already, your Greet will work there. As long as it's got 16 to 36 volts AC, which is the vast majority of homes in the United States. All right. Next question from Steve. Do you have to pay a monthly fee?
No monthly fees right now. Set it up and you'll get access to all the features of Greet. There's 24 hours of free alert clip storage, and in the future we will be offering cloud recording plans, which will be subscription based, and you can choose to do it or not to get 24/7 recorded video. But the alert clips will always be free for 24 hours. So you always have a chance to download them before they go away.
All right. We got another live viewer question from Sir Frank. He'd like to know, how much is the signal extender?
$49.95, and it's available at Zmodo.com. You can go to and you'll see Beam, or you can go directly to the store and then scroll down and you'll see Beam there. You can see all of its info there too. Hello to everyone new that's joining, by the way. Right now it looks like we have 12 likes. So we only need 3 more before I show you a super cool secret decorating technique. But anyway, keep asking your questions. It's super great to get them live. It's really fun.
Alexa, how about Google Home? We got another question from Sir Frank. And yeah, we just mentioned Alexa, and we know Google Home is another up and coming smart home platform. So we're definitely very interested in it. We don't have any plans to share at the moment, but as you can tell from our Alexa integration, we're working to get the most popular and powerful other smart home platforms integrated with Zmodo. So look out for that in the future.
Let's do another question from our Amazon FA, Lisa F.
All right, Lisa wants to know, can this be viewed on a TV or monitor inside the home? Maybe a smart TV?
And the answer is yes. So not only is there a Zmodo app available for, also can log in at user.zmodo.com to view your devices and control them from there. And that works in any web browser. So if your smart TV has a web browser, you could do that, or you could do it on your laptop or computer, and then you'll be able to access your devices there. A quick note that if you have a tablet, you should install the app instead of trying to do the browser, because it works better.
Yeah, it's just stick to what's native to the platform. So on iOS and Android devices, using the app will give you the best experience. When you're using your laptop or your computer, the web interface is a good experience there. All right, we got another live viewer question from Sean, and he wants to know, how do we apply for the upgrade of recording?
So when the cloud recording launches, it'll be a big thing. We'll have a website and everything. and as well as emailing our current users. So you'll be able to know how you can sign up for a subscription plan through the web.
Yeah, and maybe Sean's referring to the cloud recording beta test that we had been running. Now, unfortunately, we're at capacity with 30,000 subscribers, so our servers, are kind of at capacity at the moment. We are actually working on, expanding the capacity. So if we have, more slots between now and when the cloud service launches for the beta, we'll definitely let you guys all know on social media and via email, so that you can actually sign up and try it, through the beta testing for free and see what the experience is like before you actually go and pay for the subscription, the monthly subscription.
Yeah, and speaking to that, if you haven't already, you should join our newsletter. It's at Zmodo.com. You can scroll down all the way to the bottom, enter your email for news and promos, and that's the way we can get in contact with you and tell you when the beta's available, when the cloud service is launched, all of that good stuff. So make sure you sign up for that. We also have really cool stuff there, like the Greet Spring contest. If you haven't heard about that, you can enter to win a Greet. And also we give out cool promos and stuff.
All right. Oh. Hello, Tom. Thanks for joining.
Just an update, we have still 12 likes and we need to get to 15 before I'll show you a super cool decorating tip for the Greet. So if you're just tuning in now, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, give us a laughy face if you think we're hilarious.
Wow.
Because we totally are.
That's
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Oh, that works. Okay.
Sean.
So, I'm going to tell you a really cool decorating tip for your Greet. And this can be done to any Greet that you want. So, let me show you here.
Oh my.
To make your Greet look super cool, all you need is some googly eyes and a mustache. And you just use sticky tack. And sorry, this is too funny. Anyway, now your Greet is spruced up for spring. Yeah. I hope you like that decorating tip. But just FYI, if your mustache is too big like my Greet's mustache, you might cover the PIR sensor, which helps detect when people are at your door. Oh, I have to come back and save me.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that very helpful decorating tip. And yeah, let's get back to some questions. We got a question from Linda, and she wants to know, if someone knocks on my door instead of ringing the Greet, can I activate the two-way speaker function from the app to talk with the person at the door? And that's really, it kind of ties into what Sandra was saying. There's this PIR sensor on the Greet which detects motion. So even if someone doesn't ring your doorbell and they just approach your door, you will get a motion alert on your phone. So if you feel inclined to, you can check out what caused that motion alert, and then you would be able to see who's there, and you can initiate the voice calling that way. So it does not necessarily have to be someone clicking on your doorbell to get to initiate the conversation. You will still get a motion alert, and you can choose what you want to do from that point.
Yeah, and Greet's two-way audio is pretty cool. This version of Greet has simultaneous audio, so it's like a phone call where both people can talk at once. The previous version had walkie-talkie style, so this one's actually a lot better for audio. You can hear and talk to people at once without having to wait for any delays.
All right, we got another live question from Kevin, who's apologetic that he just tuned in, and we might have already discussed this, but he wants an update on the cloud service. Any idea when it'll roll out and what the price will be? The cloud service is rolling out soon. We discussed earlier that we are working on our platform. The current beta is actually, we have 30,000 subscribers, so it's kind of taken up our entire capacity. So we've been working on an infrastructure to expand that and bring you guys the best service possible. That should be rolling out, in the coming months, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated As we increase the infrastructure or the capacity, we might reopen the beta testing, so to allow more people in before the subscription service goes live. But I can't share any pricing info just yet, but it will be very competitive. So don't worry about it being too expensive. It's very competitive, and it'll be a very valuable service.
Yeah, it'll be affordable. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry, Nathan. We're not ignoring your comments.
We appreciate them.
Very appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you. Give us some hearts if you like us.
This house is one of our coworkers' homes, so we have permission. We're not just camping out here in front of someone else's house.
This house again for greet, so you can see me install this greet in this house with like a big what do you call that? A hammer drill, and it's super cool. I felt really cool doing it. Let's do another Amazon FAQ question.
Okay, this one's from Bentley. And Bentley would like to know, does this work with an existing door chime? As in, will the button sound the chime that is already in my home, or does it only go to your phone? So that's a good question, Bentley. Yeah, so we've been talking about how it requires the existing wiring, but I never mentioned that it does, of course, still trigger the chime in your home. So when you press the doorbell on the greet, it will also ring the chime in your home, if you want. But the added benefit is that now it's a digital switch. So within the app, if you say you don't want it to ring at night, you can set quiet hours. So for example, you could say from 10 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock a.m., I want quiet hours, so even if someone comes and rings my doorbell, it won't ring the chime inside. If you have kids, or you just don't want to be bothered at home, or maybe your neighborhood has a lot of ding-dong ditchers, whatever, so now you have actual granular control over the chime in your home, whereas before it was just, a dumb switch.
Yes, it's pretty cool. So you could get the alerts on your phone, but not disturb people in your house. And yeah, I should leave that off actually, because there's a baby sleeping in this house right now.
Oh, and Sean says it's time for him to go, so thanks for tuning in, Sean.
Thanks for tuning in, Sean. And I don't know where your socks are, Nathan. I don't know how you could expect me to know that.
Courtney would like to know, in the future, will we offer different color options?
Currently that's not in the plans, but there might be a new generation in white. In fact, there is, and that's already public knowledge because we demoed it at CES. So, yeah, there is a new version that's going to be in white. That's the Greet Pro, which is it's a bit different. It doesn't use your existing wiring, and it plugs in to your direct power. But we'll explain that in a different video. This is all about this Greet with his cool mustache.
We have another pre-submitted question from Amazon. A user named Hypertech would like to know, what is the delay from the time someone rings the doorbell to getting the notification on your phone, considering you have very fast Wi-Fi speed? So yeah, an optimal connection environment, either if you're on Wi-Fi or if you have a very fast 4G LTE connection, the delay is about 3 to 5 seconds. So it's very very well within the realm of the time that someone would still be at your door, and it's even faster than, say, if you were upstairs and someone rang your doorbell. It definitely take you longer than 3 to 5 seconds to get back, get down there. So
yeah.
So the delay is minimal, and nothing you need to worry about.
Another question from Amazon is submitted by Kale, which is, can the Greet be in direct sunlight? The answer is yes. It is weatherproof and sunlight proof. So it can be in direct sunlight or rain, and it will be fine. It's got this cool back plating which keeps water from getting into your wiring. Like once it's all there, it's all weatherproof.
Absolutely. All right, we have another pre-submitted question from Augustin, who would like to know, how many phones can be programmed to one Greet at the same time? So this is a little bit more. It's a long answer. So there's no real limit to how many phones can be connected to one greet. When you buy a greet, it's bound to your Zmodo account. So you create a Zmodo account, the owner does, and when they add the greet to that account, it becomes bound to that account. But one of the great things about the Zmodo platform is that you're allowed to share devices. So different members of your family can have their own accounts, and then you can share with them, and then they'll have the permission to, to access your greet. So, if you have a really large extended family or a whole bunch of friends that you just want to be able to see your front door, you can share with, 10, 50, 100 people, as many as you want. So there's really no limit to how many people can access that greet.
And the cool thing that I was just showing through the video is that you can set granular permissions. So if you want your neighbors to be able to answer your doorbell, but not to download your footage or see playback, you can actually set the granular permissions for each user that you want to add to see your greet. So you've got permissions for live video, alerts, playback, answering, and footage download. So your mom in Texas can see that you got a call, but you can't answer it. And
all right. Now we have a very good question here from Steve A. on Amazon. He wants to know, what is the width of the unit? And we'll give you something even better than that. Steve will give you the exact dimensions. The greet is 2.36 inches in width, 4.92 inches in height, and 0.98 inches deep. So,
yeah. Fits on most houses.
Yeah. Price?
Yeah, so Brian on Facebook is asking, what is the price of greets? And it is $150, and it's available at Zmodo.com or Amazon or other retailers. But Zmodo.com is the best place to get it because that's where I want you to get it.
Well, if you're a first-time visitor to Zmodo.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. There are real reasons here. So if you are not already subscribed to our newsletter, if you go to Zmodo.com and subscribe to our newsletter, you'll get a 15% off coupon, and you can use that to buy the greet and take it down from $150. Yeah, on Zmodo.com. That's where the coupon's valid. Let's do another question from our Amazon thing.
Okay. Next, would like to know, since they have limited mobility, so it'd be useful to have greet work on my laptop. Can that be done in addition to working with my cell phone?
So the answer is that you can log access and view your greet and control some of the permissions, but you can't answer from a laptop because that can only be done through the app, because it has to use your phone speaker and be able to do the two-way audio that's necessary. So you can get alerts on the laptop, but it's better to have a smartphone because then you can answer and speak to the visitors.
All right, Nathan is calling me out because I don't have a Zmodo t-shirt on. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sandra and I didn't, coordinate this morning, so I didn't realize.
Weirdly, you wore the same color.
Yeah, so I just Nathan.
Thanks, Brian, for giving out some of the specs in the comments here. That's helpful. And thank you, Jim, for the compliment about those security camera hubs. If you guys do have questions, by the way, and we'll be able to answer them live right now. And to remind you, if we get 30 likes, 30 different people like this video, we are going to do something with confetti, which is going to be super cool. So if you haven't already, you should give us a like for this video, because it's going to be really fun at the end here. There is a question from Amazon, which is from Dennis, about, is there a Windows Phone app? And the answer is no. This is iOS. So you do have to have one of the main platforms to use the Zmodo app.
All right. Wow, we got a whole influx of Facebook questions. So let's start off with Milan. He wants to know when the cloud services will work properly. Okay, so I take it you're a member of our cloud service beta test. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we're kind of at capacity right now. We have 30,000 beta testers, so our plan has some issues with playback. So hopefully you can kind of understand the situation and be a little patient. We are definitely working on our infrastructure and improving that. So supporting it, we'll definitely go back and kind of shove our R&D guys, try to get them to improve it faster, for you guys. So,
Courtney's asked, what's the is 155 degrees for this grate? So you can see pretty much your entire front porch, and I'll actually show you this app. It's cool. So, if you're in portrait mode, you can pan to see the whole porch, and you don't have to just be restricted to the front part. Oh, I have my phone locked. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, so you can see the whole view here, and it is really wide angle, so you'll see a little bit of distortion in the roof, but you won't actually see it for your visitors. So yeah, 155 degrees, and you can pan it digitally in the app.
Oh, James would like a Zmodo t-shirt.
James, sign up for our newsletter at Zmodo.com. We might be doing something regarding Zmodo t-shirts later on in the future.
To be honest, we made these t-shirts for CES, which was in January, and there's actually a big box of them still in the office. So
yeah, we've got a lot. We've got plans for them. Yeah. We do. So get on our newsletter. We'll share that with our loyalist fans.
Get yourself in that. I've got a whole bunch. I just didn't wear it. Sorry.
Jim is asking, do we have a wireless battery version? And the answer is right now no. The grate must be wired for power to your existing doorbell wiring. That we announced at CES later, which actually hooks in to your power in your house, so you don't need the transformer in the wiring. But yeah, that'll be later on.
Alright, good work. I think we went through all the pre-submitted questions. So,
do we have any more? We've got 21 likes right now. Can we get 9 more so we can do this confetti thing? Because I'm super excited about this mysterious confetti thing that could be happening. If you haven't liked us yet, give us a like, give us a heart, give us a laughy face or anything. Thank you guys. That's really cool to watch.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're getting up there. We've got 23 now, so we only need 7 more. So if you guys have any friends that haven't tuned in yet, tell them to tune in right now, give us a like, so that we can get this confetti train rolling. And does anyone else have questions about the grate that we haven't answered yet?
Hey William, thanks for dropping by. iTalk 365? I don't know what.
Yeah. I can answer that if you want. So Cash is asking us about this patent. They're like a patent hoarder or something. I forgot what they're called, but they're a non-practicing company that owns patents to things, and our legal team is dealing with them right now. So that's all I can say right now. But yeah, they're kind of like a troll, as I understand it.
Oh.
Yeah,
he's just pissed. I don't have that.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I mean, I could run back to the office, but with the traffic here, it might take a while. But,
no, I got this. I got this. You stay there.
Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. Jim wants to know, when is the new pivot coming out? Hey Jim, we actually showed off the pivot, the new pivot during CES in 2017. I'm actually product manager on that project. We've been working on it, improving the firmware, as well as making sure that it works with our platform very well, so that all the cloud services are great when it launches. So our plans are to launch it along with the cloud service later on in this summer, because the new pivot is optimized for a cloud. It's actually called the Pivot Cloud. So keep an eye open for that. It should be within the next couple months.
Okay, I'm going to appease Nathan right now.
All right.
Zmodo-fying Andrew's t-shirt.
Perfect.
So you better give us a smiley face for that.
Yeah,
it looks
you better turn that frown upside down, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on, Nathan.
By the way, we've got 26 likes right now, and we only need 4 more to do this confetti thing. So if you haven't liked us yet, give us some likes, give us some smileys. And if you do have more questions about the greet, we're still happy to answer them, even though we're winding down now. Let's see what else we got.
Isn't there a free giveaway going on right now for greet? How are you enjoying it?
So, if you want to win a greet for your very own, we've actually got a greet giveaway going on right now that you can enter through our Facebook page. It's in the tab on the left called Greet Giveaway, or you can scroll down and look at our posts to see them. But yeah, so it's and you can decorate it like this to make it super cool for your house.
All right, yeah, Nathan gave us the love.
Oh, thank you, Nathan.
Thanks.
I'm glad you liked mine. If you guys do right now, just because we really want to do this confetti and I'm super excited about it. So if right now you just push that like button, push that smiley face button, and give us like a bunch of those on screen, we will do this confetti thing for you because you have stuck through watching this entire thing while we repeat answered questions. I see only 2, 3, 4, 5.
Coming in. Huh?
Come on, guys. I need a lot more than that. There's 14 viewers. I should be seeing a whole wave of these things. Just like mash that button.
Here we go.
Mash it, mash it, mash it.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is great. So, we're gonna do something with confetti right now.
Is the confetti biodegradable?
Yes. Also, we have, I don't know. Well, it's paper, so
no idea.
Probably.
We're gonna clean it up, though. We're environmentally friendly.
We've got a broom. No dustpan, but we've got a broom. So, are we doing the confetti?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh,
We're doing it.
Just gonna shoot it up. All right. Thank you all for tuning in and enjoy this along with us while we celebrate.
Oh my God.
The Zmodo greet.
Don't point it at anyone, by the way.
Let's go.
It says you could get hurt.
3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Yay! Thank you guys. Visit Zmodo.com if you want to learn more about greets, and also subscribe to our newsletter for promos and more info about the contest that's going on.